Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Beam, and today we got a banger, clean, nice front lineup on my boy, man. I'm gonna show you how to shake back somebody and get him $100 lineup in this professional barbering. So you wanna go in, you wanna start to brush the hair forward. As you guys can see, my client has like a lot of like thin spots throughout his lineup, but he's not pretty much losing his lineup, but you can really see how thin a lining is once you decide to cut the hair down. So what I wanna do is separate the dreads from the hair that is actually being cut and bring it all the way down to a desired length. He wanted a 1.5 specifically because he wanted to still keep it dark just in case. So I'm gonna show you guys all of the problems that I'm gonna run into, and yeah, just kick it with me through this video, and I promise y'all, like, y'all gonna see me shaking back. But as you guys can see, like, it's gonna be like thin light spots right there in the corners of the lineup, but predominantly the sides. So you just stay focused, you keep brushing the hair, and you try to get everything down to that one desired length, prepping it for a clean lineup. So, you know, just take your time. I know it's a lot of people fresh out of barber school. I've been contacting and going back and forth with a lot of people fresh out of barber school. I got a lot of moms at home that like to do it themselves. So my next step, let's just hop in. Go in with my DLC blade, and I want to give myself a nice rainbow shape. I want to do a nice, clean, low ball taper on this client, but I want to ensure that I can create a nice transition, but still set him up for a really clean lineup. So let's go ahead, let's clear this area out the way and clear majority of this panel completely out the way. Then we want to go open using our Instincts, our Gamma Instincts. One of my favorite clippers. I put my Andis Master Blade on there. So as you guys can see, that's pretty good. Then I go in with my 1/8 guard that was open, then halfway here, and then now fully closed here. And I'm just using the corner of my teeth just so I can create that nice transition. Brush one, fade one, stay consistent throughout the process, then boom, you got it. So I want to drop down to my 1/16 guard, completely open now, closed now. As you guys see me hitting the lever on the side, and then completely closed now without my blade on it at all. I just want to slowly but surely create transition, but ensure that I can really do this thing, ensure that I can really, you know, bring this all the way together. Clean. We just, you know, we staying focused, and we just, you know, bringing everything, you know, together, and just trying to get it as best as possible. A lot of people out there be feeling like they gotta be the best right away, and I promise you, you don't gotta be the best as long as you work the craft and working the craft, you know, consistency, putting the shots up, staying consistent with what you do. Like, you're gonna be everything that you wanna be. So just keep rolling out, man. Keep doing your thing. It's a bunch of good educators out there giving out good information for you guys to be as good as y'all wanna be. It's just gonna take some time, and y'all know what I like to do when I get over here and I get into this side. I like to really tap into my motivational ways with majority of my listeners, man. I came to Florida, it's been almost 2 years now, and I'm trying to make it happy, man. I'm trying to be happy. I'm trying to make it home, and it just, you know, it don't feel that way. And mentally, I just feel like, you know, like I just ain't been in the best space. Like, I'm not like crazy or anything like that, or anything super crazy. It just don't feel like home. So it's like just my mood and everything just been a little bit different, you know. And I'm trying to make it home. Like, I'm trying to make it home. I'm trying my best to make everything, you know, go together and be my home, and, you know, this be my area. But for some reason, it's not feeling like that or whatever. And like, I don't have thoughts of going back to Chicago because I don't want to go back to Chicago, but, you know, I know I'm not the only person in the world that may move somewhere and do something new, and, you know, it's just not feeling like them no more. Like, I thought I could make it feel like me filling up the house, furniture in the house and stuff, but it's very difficult. So, you know, with that being said, I just want y'all to stay consistent with everything that you do in life, and, you know, search for those places that make you happy in life. Don't let nobody take that away from you. Like, you know, continue to search and search and search and search until it feel like home. So right here, I'm in the back with a 1.5 guard. I'm completely open, and I'm just knocking all this down. Because my client has a natural higher taper, I have to go and clear majority of the hair. So this is a first time client, and I'm just trying to do the best to accommodate him. So I put a nice ball line in so I can start working on my taper now. Now completely open, using my FXs. giving myself about a half of an inch. I want to be able to create a decent transition in the back, because my client, he told me like he don't really even wear his hair up for you to see his back. He normally just wear it down to keep it in a ponytail so most people can't see his back, but because whoever his barber was who started him off when he had dreads naturally gave him, you know, a back taper like it was a fro taper or whatever, just so his dreads wouldn't go too low. So I understand exactly what his other barber was doing, but this client doesn't really show off the back of his head and things of that nature. But at the end of the day, like I said, we just trying to do a nice clean taper and get him rolling. So I'm in with a 1/16 guard and that's completely open. Slowly but surely creating transition, but not like really overworking it. You know, we just want to get a nice clean transitional look. Now with my 1/16 guard, which is the 0.5 guard, completely closed. And I'm trying to bring everything together and focus on the transition. So yeah, I've been gone for a minute. It's been like a month and some change. I really had wound up getting a lot of videos. I got like 10 videos for you guys. Like I said, I've been just, you know, my mental just been somewhere else, and I'm just really trying to like it, man. Like I'm trying to like it, I'm trying to love it, but it's very difficult for me. But it is what it is. So we go in the nape area, and you know, we decide to punch in our back nape lines, and as you guys can see, we get the clean, crispy consistency in the back of the nape area. Super clean. Super clean. Then we using the corner of the blade to work ourselves all the way around the edge. Y'all know how this go, man. You know, you stay consistent, you keep doing what you're doing, and you just stay focused. And my client actually, like, he wanted to do like a cross in the back of his head, but he didn't want like it to be overly designful. He just wanted a simple part across and a simple part going down. And you know, we tried to accommodate him and just put that in. And then now, lining up the other side, bringing all of the hair forward and punching in those lines, and then using the corner of my blades to work myself all the way around the roundabout, staying focused, staying consistent, through and through, and just, you know, trying to get this thing as clean as possible. Now we going to do one of the vertical bars. So one thing about this shop that I'm at now, I gotta figure my angles back out. Like it ain't like how I did it in Chicago. So just bear with me. I got a lot of new videos that's coming to you guys. My angles and all that stuff is gonna be way better for you guys. So as you guys can see, I hit the vertical bar, then I hit the front. And as you guys could really check out the corner of his lineup, you see how light it is? I cut it with a 1.5. So the hair shouldn't be that light, but it's naturally light, doesn't hold the density. As you guys can see, even on the side panel, like the hair isn't as dark. So this is what you gotta do. Even with hitting the front of the lineup, look at this. Like you can see the light spots, you can see where the hairline shines, and you can see where it doesn't shine. With that being said, you have to bring in different services through what you do to accommodate clients. And with that being said, like, I'm just looking at it just so I can see the ghost line effect that I created, because every client that you get in the world won't have the perfect hairline. Everybody won't have the most dense hairline. Everybody won't have the best canvas to work on. But at the end of the day, you got to do this thing as good as possible to make it as convenient as possible for you when it's your time. So I go on my Sean Cuts Hair Color Enhancement Clutch card, assisting it with my No Drip and my Beam Team Cordless Compressor too. And as you guys can see, I'm just hitting it, giving it them brown areas. I'm not overly focused on making the color just look amazing right now. I just want to put the color in where the light spots are, where the lineup doesn't really shine at, and then we go behind it and really clean it up. We're gonna double it up, we're gonna layer it, and I'm gonna layer it with fibers, because wet color like this color can fill those lines in, but it doesn't create or build on top of the hair. Now in terms of fibers, as you guys see, I can hit it with some fibers and start to build on top of the hair and get a hair some real, you know, some real density of a look, like opposed to just filling in those light spots. It can give the hair a density look, which is like optical illusion. And I teach this in all of my classes. Any of my classes you see, any of my hairline classes, 3-level enhancement techniques, all type of stuff. I teach the difference between these colors, why they shine, and what predicaments that they do shine in. But lineups are naturally optical illusion. Like, you can't put a straight lineup on a round object. It's impossible. Like, that's physics 101. You can't do it because a spheric object cannot hold a line. It can hold a partial part of a line. But it's what you do and how you create these lines and create these angle lines to make them look like they're straight lines on round objects. So, you know, you just stick with me and you just, you know, just keep rolling, man. Like I said, I'm not, you know, the best barber in the world. I'm not the best educator in the world, but, you know, I'm completely different than a lot of people. I like to break things down on a scientific level when it comes to doing the lineups and, you know, just staying focused in that realm and staying in that pocket and showing people that at the end of the day, whether you like me or not, like, I have good education and I have things that I could bring to the world to help other barbers, especially the newer barbers, alleviate problems that they don't even know how to attack, how to tell and show barbers how to add these services to what they do to create more revenue, but not just more revenue, to have more services to help clients out. Like, imagine a client coming to you who don't want to let his hair go but got thin spots and he don't know too much about colors and waterproof colors and fibers and things of that nature. It's services that you can add to what you got going on to make more money, and it's also services you can add to instill more confidence in your clients who feel insecure about their hair. So we just stay focused, man, and we got it. As you guys can see, I got my straight razor. I'm bringing everything back to the lineups, and I'm just staying completely focused. We're trying to get this thing as crispy as possible. So y'all know we locked in. We locked in. Everything is happening. Everything looking really good. And I'm bringing everything together and we just rocking out. Now it's time for the bottom of the chin area. And we just really want to clear out majority of this bulk, clean all of this out. And then, you know, we want to make sure that we get a chin, line up some clean shape and get a mustache some clean shape. But this is what it's about when you're giving people clean lineups. Like, you know, I get a lot of people into my videos, oh, he paid 100 here, he paid 200 here. I understand that, you know, majority of you guys wouldn't pay it because that's not the average price of haircuts. But when you a barber and you create a big demand for yourself, like me, I don't charge $200. Like, my set price is $100. Some clients find value in it, some don't. But when you become a demand, you got people who want to deal with you because they want to experience your experience behind the chair. So yes, I set my prices like I'm at $100, but I don't charge $200. So when you guys see $200 haircuts and things of this nature, it's just because somebody maybe tipped me an extra $100 or tipped me $150. Like, you got a lot of people out here who value their haircuts. Like, you get what I mean? It's a lot of people who value them haircuts. And with that being said, me as a barber, me as a businessman, me as the person who will provide that service, like, you think I'm just gonna say no to $100 to $150 tip? So nah, it doesn't work like that. But I just want you guys to understand and know, man, when you doing this thing and you doing this barbering thing, or you just an independent contractor, whatever you doing out there in life, have fun with it. Find your safe place, you know, and just, you know, live comfortably in that area and exploit your advantages on any game that you in. Exploit it till you can't exploit it no more, because that's what it's about. Create the revenue, you put yourself in a comfortable predicament and you keep rolling, because that's what life is. It only get harder. Since COVID, it only will get harder. So as you guys can see, this was a clean lineup. Man, some clients come in, you know, before looking crazy, but at the end of the day, it's barbers and it's up to us to change that outcome. Without further ado, let's lock in. And we clean, man. Clean lineup, clean lowball taper on my dog. Y'all know hashtag TBT in that comment section, hashtag Glacier Gang, hashtag Glass. Y'all know what time it is. It's 2023, man. This year we just focus on rebuilding and rebranding ourselves, because everything that we do matters. Let's check out what the client thinks.
Me either. Jealousy cry for you. That's a bet. Alright, YouTube, as you guys seen, I just want to show y'all how to do a real clean lineup. Nice low ball taper on my client. First time client from Orlando. Let me know if y'all like that. If y'all do, please like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell to get alerted when new videos come out. and I'm out of here.